Hey guys, welcome to another video here. So I got off the phone with Ron from the Skidoo dealership here in Island Park. He's gonna have my sled put together today. Still got this thing in the back. It was throwing a check engine light at me the entire day I took it out. So we're gonna go just drop it off, and maybe Clayton can figure out what's wrong with it for me, put the bud sensor on it. It's really warmed up the last couple days. It's like 37 degrees yesterday. Yep, had to officially chain up my truck to get in and out of here. I mean, it's just ice. Don't drop it, Ron.
It looks like it, but it don't.
Well, here we go. Picking up the 146. So I'm out here behind my cabin, getting a couple pictures of this new sled I just picked up. So this is bone stock, just picked it up, 146 free ride turbo R. Now I didn't get the big gauge. If you ask me, the big gauge is useless and worthless right now. So just the small gauge, and that'll be fine for me. We have Salah's King ski bushings coming. I always rock one of those. I have a race rubber coming for the kill switch. I have a completely brand new handlebar setup from Kyber that I'll be putting on. I have color matched front and rear BMP bumpers. There'll be that red color right there. And then I'm also thinking about doing a TKI belt drive, which I did last year. I couldn't tell you if I noticed a difference because I put it on with 0 miles on my sled. So, not too sure about that, but I did like it. And then you don't gotta worry about changing your chain case oil. So we're gonna put one of those on. And I think she'll be ready. I do want to do a set of bogey wheels so I don't fold those. I do rails, but I don't know. I'll do that when I bend my rails. I doubt I'll bend them. It's a 146. And then I also have a Silver Turbos can with a cooker on it that I'll be putting on here. But yeah, this is the 146 free ride turbo in the mint color. Pretty sure that's the only color you can get on this sled. But yeah, won't be long and this field will be full of snow, and we'll be doing pow carves right out here, and you can go right up the trees and up Sawtell Peak from here. It is, I want to say, Saturday, December 9th, and we're taking delivery of 2 more snowmobiles today. I have a couple Summit Neo Pluses coming as rentals for this season. My spare sleds I rent out during the winter, and then I also kind of guide people up on the mountain too. So I'm expanding my fleet this year by 3 sleds in total, my 146 turbo, and then these 2 Summit Neos, which are 600, 146 track length. It'll be the perfect beginner sled for anybody looking to come out for their very first time and experience the mountains, it's perfect trail sled, perfect little sled to dip off the trail and play around in the meadows. These two Summit Neo Pluses are coming all the way from Preston, Idaho. I forget the name of the dealer out there, but he was nice enough to deliver them all the way out here to Island Park for me. We'll talk to this guy. I think his name is Mason, a friend of a friend. And Summit Neo Pluses are hard to find, so the fact that I was able to get 2 of them was freaking awesome. So, well, the boys from Preston made it here and just dropped off these 2 Summit Neos for me. These things are gonna be sweet. They are 146 600s, identical 2024 Summit Neos. And these are going to be the staple of the rental fleet this year. The Summit Neo is an all-around great entry-level sled for anybody looking to get into mountain riding. Perfect trail sled and a perfect boondocking sled. This is like what I grew up riding. This is what I started on, was something like this. Back in 2010, I had a Renegade Backcountry 137. So these are sweet. They have electric start. So yeah, this thing's clean. This one must have been in the showroom and that one must have been outside. So I'm gonna go clear up some space in the garage down at the cabin and get these things put away. Well, apparently gas isn't included in price of delivery. I had both these sleds parked at the top of the hill warming up and they ran out of fuel. So I am lucky that I have gas here, because these things are parked in the middle of my driveway. I won't be able to get out with my truck to get gas. So we're hiking up the hill here to go put some gas in these. All right, I got a little bit of gas in both of these. We'll see if they fire up now. Yep. There was absolutely no gas in these things, but it's to be expected when you get them brand new from the dealership. There's probably no oil in them either, so we'll go check that out. At least they run now. I have all 3 of my 2024 sleds lined up here now. It's been a couple years since I've rocked a 146, and this year I got 3 of them. Got the 146 Turbo, and then the 2 Summit Neo 600 146s. So if you're looking to ride a 146 this winter, hit me up. These 2, like I said, these are going to be the staple of the rental fleet this year. So looking forward to getting out and ripping these things myself, though. Love the way a 600 performs, especially in the deep snow. Yeah, we're gonna go get some stickers and go on a ride. It's not gonna be that long of a ride, but we're gonna go ride. We're gonna go put some miles on. Got the sled warming up, and we're just about to leave the cabin. Go up the mountain a little ways today, see how the snow is doing. There's about a half dozen people in the parking lot this morning. It is now almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, whatever. We're still getting out for a ride. Oh, my goggles are broken. Good thing I have a new set coming. I put a 3-inch track on at the end of last season, so I have a brand new 3-inch track on here. This thing came as a 2.5, The 3-inch track was the best upgrade I've ever done to this thing. Better than any horsepower mod. Some of these drainages look so tempting right now, but these goggles are trashed. The foam is all ripped off of them, and my forehead is getting really cold. Luckily, I have 2 brand new sets of goggles coming, as well with a new mono suit. I got a new helmet last year, so we're still good on that. And I just picked up some brand new climb boa boots. The newest style. They're really nice. There's a little bit of snow up here. Some people are getting frisky. That's too much fun. Maybe I go up there. I'm gonna find a rock in here for sure. Slow and steady out here. I might go. I think we're still going up, so I might go up a little bit further and then dig a pit and check the snow conditions. I'm being so careful right now. Easier to take the fresh line. Always. Now there's something under the snow right there. The snow's not bad. It really isn't. It's just so light you can still see all the fallen trees and shrubbery. It's really not bad though. Let's see if I have service up here for a second. Having a blast out here. This field was already hit by the meadow militia, so we're not messing around here. Just dug an avalanche pit to test the conditions. This fresh snowfall that we got in the past week is sitting on top of a half-inch, quarter-inch thick ice layer of pure ice with these sugary facets beneath it. And then there's another layer all the way at ground level that's basically rock hard and icy that everything's sliding off. This top layer here in my tests was showing an ECT 4, which is very bad. This is my first pit of the season. I was kind of learning again. I took my area level 1 last year, so maybe I didn't do it correctly. But yeah, we're showing an ECT 4. I cut out this slab here and the whole thing whooped on me. So very unstable. We're only showing about 50 centimeters of snow up here. So be careful out there. Well, unfortunately, that's where my GoPro footage had cut out for the day. I ended up going to the top of the mountain and it was all socked in. I couldn't see anything. Messed around in the snow. It was a little bit deeper up top. Did some carves and some wheelies, and then I headed out. Stopped and talked to a couple forest rangers that were out clearing the trail and made my way back to the cabin. The snow was a lot better than I expected. It's still very light for this time of the year, especially compared to last year where we had double, if not triple, the amount of snow that there is right now. So thanks again for watching and stick around for more snowmobile content.